Hi guys, welcome back to the woods. Today I'm just up for some pancakes. Sorry about the rustling, that's my dog. He's just on the left. I'm just coming up for a bit of time up the woods. I'm going to cook some pancakes with a few mates. I can show you what we've done to the shelter, which is quite funny because the tarp has been nicked. But I'll show you what we're doing in the process at the moment, in time for summer. So see you in a bit. This is the dog. This is Beano, and he's going to be joining me for this one. Hey! Hey! Yes. Alright, I'll take you to the camp. Alright, so here's the shelter. You might recognise it. We've put a few more sticks on, extended that way, but we moved campsite. As you can see where the tarp originally was, my ultimate shelter type thing, it's gone. Someone nicked it about a month ago. This is what we've been doing, just getting some this fur stuff, as in that's about a mile away, so we can only do that once or twice a trip. But I'll take you inside. You can quite comfortably sleep a few people. I'll demonstrate in a bit. There's my cap, my rucksack, and that there. That's what we're cooking with. Just got a spatula, bit of pancake mix which I made before, came a handkerchief so I can hold the cast iron pan. That's my rucksack, and then I'll show you the inside. Just flip you around. So the dog's gone off. It's the inside of the shelter. Which is quite cool, but as you see, there's plenty of space to lie down, as in figured out with the side behind the camera there and all this, just this bit can sleep 2 or 3, and with the back bit we can almost sleep 5 if you squash up or double up. And we've got a small fire pit by here, which is just so the flames don't get too high, but it's only going to be small cooking fires and coals, which we usually prepare outside the shelter, move the coals in. But I've been talking too long, you probably want to see me cook or something else. Sorry this video is a bit off the cuff, but I don't have my tripod today. I thought I'd just film you and show you what I'm doing at the moment. I'm quite busy with exams and stuff like that, so it's just a brief time I can get up the woods, and this is really the only sort of video I can put minimal effort into, and for it, just to show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing now, I'll flip this around, just getting some birch bark. So we're going to make a fire now and cook some pancakes, probably some noodles as well. This stuff is a bit of pesky to get off. Get some bigger sheets and we should get a fire going. Alright, so for making the pancakes, of course I made a pre-made pancake mixture. This is pretty much 3 eggs, almost 200 grams of flour, mind the doggy's having a play with the bottle, 200 grams of flour, a pinch of salt, about 200 mils of milk and some eggs. You could keep this on you for a while, especially if you're camping out. Cast iron frying pan, of course, small bottle of oil for the whole time I'm out. Of course I've just got my lighter which I used to light the fire, it just makes life so much easier. Spatula is really important while making pancakes. These are going to be American pancakes, not like a crepe or thin one. Something to hold the pan when it's hot. It's just a cast iron pan, which most people use for like traditional cooking. Personally, I just use it because it's the only one I got. So the fire's going nicely now, and we're going to cook some pancakes in a sec. I apologise for the freehand recording again. This is what you're going to do. Just going to place this down here. So not going to see much, but you get your pancake mix. You want a bit of oil in your pan first. I'm just using plain vegetable oil. Of course, it's not a how-to on cooking pancakes. I'm just going to show you how I do it up the woods anyway. Make sure you get all your bluebells out. You want to pour a little bit of oil in. You can like deep fry them, but there's no need for that. I'm just going to pan fry them. So you want an oil to cover most of the pan. well, all the pan, you don't want it sticking. So I'll probably add a little more in there, just to be sure. So as you can see, plenty of oil in the pan. Now I'm just going to add my mix in and stick it straight on the coals. Of course, you can wait for it to die down, but that's really not hot enough or intense enough, and these logs are going to die down anyway in a sec. So I'll show you when that goes on. Right, just for the record, let's see if we can get this first time. Well, most of it's in. That bit's a bit crispy. This is not meant to be a straight pancake, it's more to be like a, well, not a bread or a bannock, but it's just meant for eating with stuff like noodles and rice. So it is done. Sorry for the super close-up shot. This thing was, I cooked this in around about 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it doesn't mean lugging a cast iron frying pan up with you, but it's a really way to get it really quick, and quite a lot of energy in that, because you know, it's eggs, flour, there's a lot of carbs and a lot of protein and stuff like that. It's just good for having up the woods, because the mixture weighs pretty much nothing. I mean, it's like carrying a small bottle of water. The oil's the only pain, because if that bottle bursts in your bag, you're going to be greasy for weeks. So that's the only downside, but as long as you've got a good bottle for it, it's fine. So yeah, I'm going to tuck in for this for my lunch. Oi! 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 Give me that.